both internally, and then we would just be listening and watching online. And we were very, very sensitive to like even like the discs going to the Sony.
You might want to hide your wives because this entire situation has been crazy. A fake hacker acted like he hacked GTA 6 the other day. He went online saying that he had the secret GTA 5 source code. Somebody bought the code from him for $100,000. Damn. And apparently the crazy part here is that he never had the code and he never hacked anything. And he just ran away with the money. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a video I want to show you. Drop a thumbs up, subscribe if you're brand new, because this is a developing story. We're hearing that the leaker is 16 years old. That's the rumor going around. The FBI is looking for him like dead ass. And apparently, shout out to the homie Abdullah for adding me in the situation, because the rumor and the word around the block here is that he is back. The alleged hacker that leaked around 90 videos of the Grand Theft Auto 6 and also targeted Uber is being investigated by the FBI. These motherfuckers not only got aliens looking for this man, but they actually deadass got the FBI involved with this matter, and this is absolutely wild. So much so that we got the Take-Two boss. This is a video he posted, and and this is deadass the Take-Two boss. And look at that, he is 65 years old. He is 65 years old and he's more jacked than you and me combined. I mean, the crazy part here is this. I want to show you this video. Drop a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new.
I just have to acknowledge that the Grand Theft Auto community, this was going to happen eventually, but they've already Rule 34'd Lucia, and there are many simping over her with now a Reddit subreddit dedicated to lusting over her. That is...
Like I was saying the other day, the same people that are hating on Lucia, they're gonna be the same people asking for her OnlyFans.
Remarkably fast. Getting back to the big news that has come about in the last 24 hours, we're seeing Take-Two Interactive being a lot more active with taking down a lot of this leaked Grand Theft Auto 6 material. I've already discussed a lot of the YouTubers that have had run-ins with this, including some popular streamers who had their videos taken down just for talking about these Grand Theft Auto 6 leaks. So yeah, they've been going full scorched earth, and that actually includes this post. Somebody had posted leaked images of the canceled Red Dead Redemption 1 remaster. Those weren't leaked images, they were actually from a reshade mod, but weirdly enough, they got...
What? You taking that down? You Rockstar, come on,
taken down by Take-Two Interactive. And there actually had been leaks in the past about a year or two ago saying that a Red Dead Redemption remaster was in development. Some recent updates in the last number of months.
We also recently heard that not only Red Dead Redemption 1, but GTA 4 remasters were indeed real. They were supposed to happen, but they just put them aside. Doesn't mean that they are fully canceled. It just means that for now they are canceled, and maybe in the future we might get it. Best case scenario, we're gonna be getting them right after we get GTA 6.
Months has indicated that project has been put on hold, as it seems like most of the Rockstar development teams are now solely focused on Grand Theft Auto 6. But Take-Two Interactive taking down this fake leak is just very eye-opening at the very least. As I'm sure everybody is aware by now, I talked about it in a video yesterday, we did get an official statement from Rockstar Games in regards to the GTA 6 leaks, in which they confirmed that this did in fact happen, and this was in fact early development footage of Grand Theft Auto 6.
W hacker, W leaker, or L hacker? I want to know your thoughts, because I've been seeing a lot of people saying that he leaked the Lucia Bunda, and that Bunda is looking good, she got a nice kick, people are simping over, and people are like, I'm gonna make a subreddit, and indeed, people are making a subreddit.
1 million likes, which just shows how historic this has been. I think it is the most liked Twitter post regarding video games ever. Truly insane how big this has gotten. But as I discussed yesterday, I thought the most interesting part about this statement was the fact that they said they didn't anticipate any disruption to their live game services or any long-term effects on the development of their ongoing projects. That projects is very interesting, as that could be in regards to multiple projects, not just Grand Theft Auto 6. And it also seems to push back on the Grand Theft Auto 6 hackers' claims of having GTA 6 source code and a test build of the game, as well as GTA 5 source code.
I don't know, man. This is very complicated, because some people are assuming that he is just bluffing, man. He doesn't have the source code, and then Rockstar is kind of saying that, you know what, we're fine, okay? Like, our projects are still ongoing, we're still developing the game, nothing is gonna happen. And I really hope nothing happens, because this way, you know, not only that we have the Lucia gameplay, we have seen the Bunda, and it's pretty massive, and not only it confirmed that GTA 6 is real, not that there was any doubt with that whatsoever, but Rockstar is claiming that everything's under control, but the leaker is still persisting.
That we did get from Rockstar Games, as their parent company Take-Two Interactive released a statement to the SEC. They have to do this after data breaches, legally obligated to inform their investors, as they are a publicly traded company. But there was one interesting thing that they said.
And these are the real gamers, not you, okay? Because you're just toxic gamer. That's what they like to call you and me as. They will always label you as that, bro.
Statement. They said that current Rockstar Game services are unaffected. We have already taken steps to isolate and contain this incident. Very, very interesting, that key line right there. And we actually may have already gotten a taste of what they actually meant here, because as pointed out by Twitter user OnlyPVPCat, Rockstar's made a lot of changes to depots of Red Dead Redemption 2, Grand Theft Auto 5, Max Payne, and many other Rockstar games, data for RDR2 from the Steam B, and it looks like these are security changes, security updates to safeguard the files of those, the integrity. So obviously Rockstar Games has been working behind the scenes over the course of the last 48 hours to update these games to prevent, I guess, any further issues coming about, especially if that Grand Theft Auto 6...
Yo, imagine though, we are actually hearing that Bully 2 can be leaked out. I'm not sure that's what the leaker is claiming, because Bully 2 has been perma-cancelled for the time being, and perma-cancel and time being is like... But we're hearing that, yeah, man, Bully 2 is not gonna happen, and apparently the leaker is saying that he has some things that he's gonna be leaking very soon.
Hacker does in fact have other damaging files that could hurt Rockstar. Now, one other note that I want to point out from Take-Two Interactive's statement to their investors is the following quote: "Actual outcomes and results may vary materially from these forward-looking statements based on a variety of risks and uncertainties, including risks relating to the nature and scope of the network intrusion as we continue our investigation into the incident," which definitely sounds like Rockstar Games and Take-Two are not entirely aware of the full extent of the damage that this Grand Theft Auto 6 leaker has inflicted on the company. Which, as I've said before, this is going to take time for them to fully investigate. Although I'm pretty sure they already have private investigators and lawyers getting ready to go after them.
They got FBI getting involved, my man. I'm pretty sure they would have aliens straight from NASA Space Center. They would have aliens straight from Area 51 ready to find this man. It is crazy that they got FBI looking for this allegedly 16-year-old hacker. Ah, bro, 16-year-old hacker. Damn, okay, when I was 16 years old, bro, like I was just doing helicopters with my bully. Do not ever do that. It's bad for health. Do not watch Hub. It's bad, okay? It's bad for health. Don't do that.
This individual who has created one of the most historic gaming leaks ever. Now, in regards to damage, the statement from Rockstar Games and Take-Two Interactive, one thing is really key. They've made a point that there's not going to be any disruptions or delays, and that's kind of great because there is no official release date, so technically if there's a delay, it could be an internal one that we never know about unless somebody leaks it out.
Yeah, the funny part here is that it's facts, though. They never confirmed the reveal date, and could you imagine, my man, the release date was supposed to be 2024, 2025, but it's not officially confirmed yet, and the source code gets leaked out, and all of a sudden they're like full mode, like panic mode. I'm pretty sure they're still panicking, but imagine the source code leaks out and now they have to rewrite the source code, and then the game release date is pushed back to 2027. I mean, that would be sad, bruh.
And to know is that that was PR talk. You have to read in between the lines. And Jason Schreier actually indicated that at Rockstar Games right now, there's some major problems happening behind the scenes. Last I heard, they've disabled everyone's Slack and other work accounts. It is absolutely a nightmare for them. Both short-term and long-term. And if you are unaware of this journalist's credentials, he's also the one who previously leaked that Grand Theft Auto 6 would be having a Bonnie and Clyde theme. It would have two...
like, listen, man, Jason Schreier has been really spot on with this situation because he was the first guy to say that, yup, this is gonna have like a male character, a female character, Bonnie and Clyde. It's gonna be in Miami, and this game has been leaked all the way back in 2017, 2018 to be that Project Americas, and that leak was also true, but it changed so much, and surely there was no way to verify that leak. That everybody that saw that, and after seeing no GTA 6 release, everybody was like, yo man, yeah, GTA 6 leaks are fake, GTA 6 leaks are fake, and most of them are really fake, but there were some, for example, like Project Americas. Jason Schreier just recently came out, leaked a lot of stuff that it's gonna be a live service game, it's gonna be starting off with a small city, and I've seen the map. It doesn't look like a small city, fellas. It looks very big for the map size, okay? It feels like that it's gonna be a little bit bigger than GTA 5, but not that much. And then later on in the future, we're gonna be getting like live service, we're gonna be getting DLC maps. Maybe it's just gonna be for GTA 6 Online. I'm not sure. Maybe it's gonna be for the campaign too. I hope it's for both.
He also confirmed Vice City and a number of other aspects about the game, including the Project America's codename for it. So he definitely is in the know. But next, I want to move on to what was yesterday's big revelation about this story, and it was the identity of the hacker. It appears to be a 16-year-old teen from the UK who has a long history of this. Earlier this year, he was arrested and raided. He fortunately, at least for himself, was given a slap on the wrist by the UK government in punishment.
To be honest, man, once he gets caught for this one, if this is really him that did that, he's just gonna be getting kissed on the cheek, basically, because he's 16 years old, he's in the UK, and apparently, okay, allegedly, according to UK laws, and whatnot. I'm not fully aware, so do not quote me on that one. But from what I've been reading on the internet, he didn't really committed massive crime. I know, like, some of you like, yo, Skilla, like, how dare you say that it's not massive crime? He literally hacked billions and billions dollar worth of company. And you're right, you're a stud muffin, but at the end of the day, how would I know? I'm a stud muffin myself. You're a stud muffin, I'm a stud muffin, you're a stud muffin. You know what I mean? It's really hard, but apparently people are saying that, you know what, he's a minor. Because last time when he hacked stuff, he was just given 1 month internet suspension.
Bruh.
Like, for real, 1 month internet suspension. Are you out of your goddamn mind? But still, the 1 month internet suspension, that's kind of wild.
Went ahead and did it all again here with Grand Theft Auto 6 and also Uber. Breachbase, or White, that is his online moniker. He is supposedly the leader of the Lapsus international hacking group. And like I said before, earlier on in
international
2022 and also back to 2021, they hacked Nvidia, Microsoft, Samsung, Ubisoft, Okta, T-Mobile.
Snooze as well. Snooze.
Bomba
Kill that Jamaican homie, Bomba Clad.
They went radio silent for quite some time until the events that have happened this month. And the reason why the 16-year-old was identified for this hack of Grand Theft Auto 6 is because of his fellow hackers who said that this 16-year-old admitted in Telegram chats that it was in fact him, and they also seemingly...
Dude, his own homies betrayed him. Just can you imagine this? His own homie betrayed him for Bumper Man.
Mocked him for a sloppy job with his hacking. Still though, there has not been complete certainty that this individual is the one behind this hack, although now it's looking even more likely after a statement came from Uber. They wrote on their website, an Uber EXT contractor had their accounts compromised by an attacker. It's likely that the attacker purchased the contractor's Uber corporate password on the dark web after the contractor's personal device had been infected with malware exposing those credentials. Damn. And the very key part, we believe that this attacker or attackers are affiliated with a hacking group called Lapsus, again the same ones that I brought up throughout this video and talked about the other day, which have been increasingly active over the last year or so. This group typically uses similar techniques to target technology companies. There are also reports over the weekend that the same actor breached video game maker Rockstar Games. We are in close coordination with the FBI and US Department of Justice on this matter and will continue to support their efforts. So indeed, the FBI and...
Bro, could you imagine like being searched by FBI? I mean, damn, man literally deadass got 20-star 111 in real life.
US Department of Justice are investigating this Grand Theft Auto 6 hacker, but this isn't necessarily new, as the FBI has been seeking information about this hacking group since at least March of 2022 when they put out this alert. Now, in regards to what is next with this Grand Theft Auto 6 leak and if this hacker is going to release more data as he has insinuated, well, he has actually not gone entirely radio silent as I originally believed.
One in the comments, one in the chat if you want to see him release more data for GTA 6, as in like gameplay only. 2, if you want to see him leak the actual source code, because listen, man, I know there are some people that just want to stay back and watch the world burn. There are some homies like that. 3, if you don't want him to leak anything and you're hoping he's bluffing. I personally wouldn't mind a little bit of the gameplay, you know, I mean, it legitimately hyped me up. I mean, damn, like Rockstar is a billion-dollar company. They're gonna be fine. They're making more money than God right now. Legit hope that he doesn't have the source code, and I legit don't want to see GTA 6 being delayed. Now, surely I would love to get the reveal right now. I would love to have the game. If I were to pick one, is it that I just want the leaks, or I want the game early, or do I want the leaks only and the game being delayed? I would surely go with no leaks and game coming out early. That's where I would put myself in, but I want to know how you feel, man.
Because thanks to those on the GTA forums, they archived this post, but on Sunday night, he posted the following. Under his Teapot Uber hacker account, he said, "My thread grew to be one of the most popular in the forum's history. Where is it gone?" And then he included his new Telegram, as he said, his
Where is it gone? Where is it gone? I mean, damn, son.
Original one was suspended. So indeed, this hacker is still around, and there are a lot of impersonators right now on Twitter and all kinds of websites, including Telegram, many making fake accounts, making fake remarks about this situation. So it's one of those that you have to be...
It's very hard to know who is the person, because we're hearing that it might be a 16-year-old. Some are saying that he is in the UK. Previously, we heard that he might be a Habibi man, my brother, you know? So we were assuming that he was a Habibi living life in the 6th. Then we're now hearing that he might be a top block mate, and he might be a top G, might be following the Tates and whatnot. I mean, it is wild, okay? This situation has been wilder, 10 times wilder than Johnny Sins movies.
Careful. The GTA forums moderators actually said they're not entirely sure if the original threat actor is in control of this account anymore. Spider-Vice saying, careful with this stuff, his account was gone last night, and there's rumors of someone taking over the handle or breaching the account. There's way too many rumors right now to be believing anything too conveniently. And then Kirsty, another administrator on the website, saying, I'd advise to please be very careful clicking and especially resharing anything the Telegram group sends. There's a high possibility it has been compromised by other people. We've seen evidence showing he was offered a way to prove he is the original threat actor in this situation via the original Grand Theft Auto forums account, and he has refused to do so. Now, there is one thing that needs to be noted. He is a part of a ransomware group, and there are some people saying that it may be the other individuals that are part of that group that are now controlling the account, as remember, this group is active in the United Kingdom and also supposedly in South America in Brazil.
Yeah, that's what researchers and that's what the scientists and the astronauts are saying. That's what the aliens are saying. That's what the FBI is saying. I think it's gonna be really hard for locating him, and you never know, he might be bluffing. He might be just throwing people away with the idea that he's in the UK, he's in the, and now we're heading South America and Brazil. He surely is. I mean, if this man was behind like Uber hacks, and if this man has been hacking stuff for the last year or two, maybe for past couple of months, and have got away scot-free, I mean, he probably know a thing or two. I would like to assume that. Listen, man, do you want this Top G or Habibi or whatever this block, is it a bloke, is it a mate, I'm not sure. Do you want to see him get caught with his pants down in 4K, or you feel like that let the homie go, he just leaked GTA 6 and help humanity actually prosper? I want to know where you at.
Researchers and other hackers have said about the group in the past. So with that said, take all of this again with a grain of salt, as right now I'd consider it a rumor, but the Telegram account, the one that was linked in the GTA forums before the post and the thread was taken down, has been making some interesting remarks. It was active about 12 or so hours ago. Entirely if this is indeed the GTA 6 hacker. Again, it was directly linked by the GTA forums account, but they made these remarks about a day or so ago. Somebody asked when the next leaks would be coming. He said tomorrow. I'm not sure if that's today.
What? Bro, yo. My man, if you're new, definitely hit the subscribe bell, because the second that hits, I'm gonna be on top of it. We're gonna be covering this, but I genuinely hope that it's not the source code, man. Because listen, man, it's one thing to have just a screenshot or maybe 10 seconds of gameplay leak. Another thing to have like an hour-long gameplay, which I personally don't mind. Listen, I was not behind this. You were not behind this. We didn't really ask for this, or maybe we asked for this. I don't know, I'm just saying. But my point here is that it's one thing to have just the gameplay leak, and it's another thing to actually see the source code leaking out.
Somebody else said, is the source code of GTA 5 gonna be getting out eventually? He says it's likely. And then somebody asked when we'd be seeing some information on GTA 6, and he said a PDF/doc tomorrow, source code tomorrow, or possibly the day after. And then somebody said, how do we know if you're still the real person? He said, you don't, and you never will. Any false accusations regarding the identity of these hackers will result in a permanent ban. Crap talking, claiming the leak is fake, will also result in a permanent ban. This is also why I think this could be somebody else, but it's really unclear. And while it could be somebody who compromised this account and is posing as the original hacker, it also could be somebody from the ransomware group that he belongs to. Next, this account says GTA forums is banned, and then he said that a 4chan post that I guess went viral, that's not him, and he said that I just arrived at school now, speak to everyone later. So
What? I just arrived to school? Yo, what? Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about 16-year-old hacking, and
it really is wild, this entirely situation, that it appears a 16-year-old is quite literally holding hostage Rockstar games and their future. And right now, it's unclear what could come next, and it's kind of scary just the thought of if the actual source code of Grand Theft Auto 5 or Grand Theft Auto 6 actually gets leaked. But as I said in my last video responding to Rockstar's statement that they put on social media, I think they're calling BS on what this guy has been alleging to have. But
yo, I feel like that a lot of people would say he's bluffing, and maybe he is, but at the same time, you gotta understand that when he initially leaked the 1 hour long gameplay, he was not bluffing. He indeed leaked it. I uploaded. A lot of people were started like, yo man, GTA 6 leak, GTA 6 leak. I'm not sure if it's legit or not. I've seen some of you even like, yeah, you man, I'm gonna point my finger. And understandably though, you're a stud muffin, I'm a stud muffin, you're a stud muffin, right? I've seen a lot of you say that, my guy, it's Watch Dogs 2. It's just Watch Dogs 1. It's just the Sheen's Row Alpha. I've seen a lot of people say that it's just a GTA 5 mod. It's just a GTA 5. It's not real. And it turns out it's That's the real deal. Now he's claiming that he got the source code that he's gonna be leaking, but he's in the school right now, so he might actually leak it in a day or two because he needs his beauty sleep. He needs to be studying. You know what I mean? Maybe got an exam coming up. Maybe need a participation ribbon at school.
This really needs to be said. There's another Rockstar Games insider, Tez2, who's pointed out that this hacker has already showed a snippet of the PDF file he's talking about releasing, the one that's mentioned in this telegram. It had 105 pages from what I recall, and if you recall the builds.exml file for Grand Theft Auto 5's release, Rockstar hosted a wiki within their internal network. It won't be surprising if the leaker had access to a similar one for GTA 6. So how much of that PDF he plans to release, who knows? Could it be all? Could include spoilers. This truly could be disastrous.
Yeah, we're also hearing, and this is something I forgot to actually cover yesterday, but yeah, there are leaks and rumors going around, and he's claiming allegedly that he might have the plot details, the actual ending details. Like, that's crazy. I feel like that nobody wanna see that. I personally don't mind the spoilers, but it's gonna be really sad. The game is years away, right? Imagine knowing the ending like 2 years, 3 years in advance.
Whether or not he has the full source code, that remains to be seen. Obviously, he does have a portion, as he showed it on the GTA forums before that thread got nuked by Take-Two Interactive. But at least based on the Telegram chat that we just went over, it seems like more of that source code could be getting released in the future. Comes from a Rockstar founder, Jamie King. He left the company years ago, but he explained how the company used to prevent leaks and how aggressive they were. I just thought it was interesting amongst all of the chaos that is happening now.
I've actually covered this a while ago.
By CIA level of approach to your cybersecurity. Like, we were militant, both internally, and then we would just be listening and watching online, and we were very, very sensitive to like even like the discs going to the Sony manufacturing plant to get replicated. I would like drive the submission disc to the airport, we'd hand courier them overnight right to California to get them, you know, tested, and then we would be like paying attention, and then we would be all over it immediately. Within 2 hours, someone's on their door, you fucking stole it, and
so as I said,
and this time they cannot even find the guy. They had to get FBI involved. And ladies and gentlemen, we're hearing that it's a 16-year-old. Click on this video on the screen, check out part 1, and we'll see you right there. Subscribe.